Hey, welcome to the Creative Hive Quick Win video. In this video, we'll cover how to best contact stores and press. First, I have to say, I absolutely love pitching products to press, to bloggers, and influencers. It's been the #1 thing that made my business successful. So if you're already thinking about doing it yourself, that's great news. So here are the different ways you can reach out to stores and press. Most stores and editors have phone numbers, so it's one way to reach out, but it's also the least favorite way for these people. If you can imagine being a highly sought after brick and mortar store or a national print magazine, they get pitched to hundreds of times every single day. If they took all their pitches by the phone, they're just going to spend all day on there and it's just not very efficient for them. So even if you have their phone number, save it for using it after you've established a relationship with the person, not before. Depending on where you're located, you might also be able to walk into a store or front desk of a magazine publishing house. But this is probably worse than calling in by phone. Like I said, these people are extremely busy and they work on really tight deadlines. They don't have time to stop and say hello and talk to you unless you've made an appointment. So don't do it unless it's to find out who to contact or to set up an appointment. For some stores and magazines, you might also find a simple and really generic looking contact form. The problem with contact forms is you have no idea who's receiving your message, so it's likely to go to the wrong person or get lost in thousands of other messages. So avoid using contact forms at all costs, unless you absolutely have no choice. You can also email stores and press. This is the preferred and best way to reach out to them because it's not intrusive and these people can take their time getting back to you. This way, you also have the benefit of having the time to write a really great email pitch. So if you were to call someone or show up in person at their office, most people generally feel really shy about it, or they don't know how to act, or they don't know what to say. So there's a lot of stress and pressure with calling or reaching out in person. Email is the best way for every party involved. Plus, there's a history of your conversation, which really helps everyone out too. So what do you do after reaching out to a store or magazine editor? As I mentioned before, these people are super busy, so give them time to catch up and read their emails. And once they read their emails, you need to give them time to respond to those emails. Most people have trouble managing their emails. They have a really hard time with it, especially when you're dealing with hundreds of pitches every day. So give them time and space to get back to you. Wait for about 1 week. Your success with getting into a store or magazine lies in the follow-up emails. The magic of this entire outreach process is in the follow-up. Most people don't follow up because they don't want to bother the store or the editor. But don't look at it that way. If you've done your homework and you know that you are a really, really good fit, if you know you're a perfect fit for the store or magazine, then you know they'll benefit or even make some money from your products. So it's in their interest to work with you. Do them a favor and follow up. You're going to dramatically increase the number of features in stores that carry your work just by doing this simple thing. So set a reminder in your calendar to send them a follow-up. Let's wrap up this video with a recap. You learned about the different options you have for reaching out to stores and press. And you also learned that the best way to contact anyone at all is by email. We talked about what you need to do after you send them your initial pitch, which is to wait a week and then send them a follow-up email. If you enjoyed this quick win video, be sure to check out all the other great training available in the Creative Hive Colony at www.creativehiveco.com/colony. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.